Everyone, I'm John Russell and I'd like to welcome you to Craft Art Collectibles YouTube channel. In this video I'm going to continue painting the Reed Spring Grist watermill. In this video I'm going to continue painting in some of the trees. Let me bring you on up into the painting. I have some paints already mixed up. This is actually a continuance of what I was doing 15 minutes ago. Let's see if I can get this just right here. Alright, so move this out of the way. I want to readjust my camera here. Now let's see, I'm just trying to, I guess I could bring us over here. I want to continue some of the greenery around the building, bringing in the shape of the building. Like I said, I already have some paint mixed up. Glasses on. And let's see here. I am going to use my 3. And normally this would have a more of a tip to it. I think I'm going to have to add some paint to it. So let me get some thinner on this. What I want to do is really just bring this in. And I have some extra people in this video. John was in the last one. He's in the background still here. And my daughter and her friend have decided they wanted to watch me paint. So they're back there making noise, crinkling on stuff. Alright, I'm just going to fill this in here. Actually, that comes on all the way across. And this is all dark, so I can paint that in dark. The posts don't mean anything. I did have it drawn out. I still got some lime, some bright grass color. I'm going to bring in here. Rinse off my brush real quick. Why don't you guys sit down over here? They're over here trying to climb in the cat tree. Like they're cats. But that's for the cats. Girls. See, if I had a camera crew over here, I could swing this camera around and show you what they were doing. So my oldest daughter just reminded me of some of the stuff that she used to do, and somewhere around here I got a video of her and her friend dressed in all black out in the backyard digging in the dirt. I don't know what was going on with that, but I had to take a picture of it. I didn't even realize they were dressed the way they were dressed. It was funny. And she's no older than Sarah is now, so it's really funny. Oop, no biggie. All right. Now I can come back in here after a while. Change the color or whatever. Make it all uniform like that. Still need some darkness coming up in there. Now something that you guys don't see is when there's ever clumps or anything. If there's any clumps or anything, before I even get started, I knock them off with my palette knife. Alright, now at this point it starts stepping out. There's some steps right here. And kind of looks like that first step's a doozy. Don't it, John?
Yeah, because it looks like it's coming down off the last log of the house.
Yeah. So it actually looks like this step comes across right underneath the slab of the porch.
Is there a walk around back there though?
Yeah.
Where that post is?
Yeah, there's the entrance.
Step up and then walk over to the side.
Yeah, that's the corner entrance to the
Stepping up from the side and going into the rear end. More like,
yeah.
Actually the front for them.
Yeah, it's
the front for them.
It's a one-room shack with a watermill hooked up to it. So at this point, this is going to come out.
A lot of water.
Not far.
For one room shack.
It just barely comes across. Looks like we've got 1, 2, 3 steps, but the one's actually covered up. You don't see much of it. Some grass growing in front of there, some bushes growing up, because the water actually comes down right here and it pools around right in front, like right here, and then comes right here and then right through here, where that right here is where the crossboard is. So yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna bring some more green up right through there. And then this is actually, I'll bring in some probably a dark gray all through here, because this is all brick, stone. Like the foundation is all brick stone, and then the wood. I'll paint really dark brown, and then bring it out in different shades. I'll have to do that all at the same time. That'll be fun. Alright, now what I'm gonna do is come across here I don't necessarily need a whole bunch of this bright green, so I'm gonna start mixing this up a little darker. I'll rinse my brush out. You know what? I do got some dark green already set aside over here, so I'm gonna grab it and go ahead and continue some of the stuff around the building. Boy, you two don't stop chattering, do you? Sarah, honey, hand me the black out of there.
Okay.
Alright. I got me some darker green hooked up here.
What's this one in the black?
Yeah. Ivory black. There you go.
I can tell.
Let me go ahead and squeeze a little bit of this out of here. I might even take a third video of this, because this really goes quick, don't it, John?
Yes.
Alright, now I'm gonna bring in, I don't even know what it is anymore, all the paint stripped off of it, if you can see that, but I'll still use it. But you can see what kind of tip it's got, real fuzzy. Alright, so I'm gonna start making some different shades here. It's really quite dark. Down through here, and we'll let that reflect here in a minute. And I'll probably come back in with some different highlights. After it's all said and done. I get this line done here. Alright, let me grab my tip brush here, my 3. And I'm gonna just snatch up some black. I don't need very much, just enough to mix in. Hopefully my head's not in the way here. Now if you're trying to do away with some of the white coming through, you slow down your stroke a little bit and you jiggle it back and forth as you're going past, and it'll force that paint down into there, especially if you're trying to do something that's really close, trying to make it tight. Alright, let me rinse this one off. Alright, let me get, what am I doing here? Let me go ahead and this angle going on the roof. And then after it's all said and done, I'm going to be bringing in my color for my roof anyway. I'll bring it right up to that edge and make it look good. Alright, let me rinse this off.
Think you're gonna finish that cabin today?
Huh?
Think you're gonna finish that cabin today?
Probably not. But I will get close. Yeah. My problem is I'll paint something and I'll see, you know, and I should have did it like that. Or that don't look right. It makes me have to change things. Just like that tree branch that came up through here. Well, once you can't really see it on the picture, but you can see the branches from this tree along with the branches from this one coming right up through here. So you'll see. Paint this edge around here. I'll work my way around the cabin. Time to make the magic happen. Try to make it look
My
like it
neighbor's
just did.
interesting over there because we got a couple of guys with some souped up cars over there, old classics.
Where?
Over there down past behind where I live.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Grew up around classic cars and stuff.
Every once in a while they'll bring them out and drive them up and down the St. Louis Road there.
My dad did auto body and painted cars. So I saw a lot of that stuff. We had a van. He bought this Dodge, I think in 1974. And it was a plain Jane Dodge van, brown Dodge van. Well, my dad tricked it out. It was like one of those vans that you'd see in the Hot Rod magazine. It had bubble windows, refrigerator, CB, Back in the CB days. There's actually a tree that pops up there, so I'm just gonna feather that in and stuff. Alright. Grab one of my bigger brushes over here. There's a lot of trees popping up over here. All the way over. But I'm gonna bring in some of the branches and stuff right now. So what we'll do is we'll load this brush up. And this is the number 8 400R Regis. That's what it is right there. It is green, right? Sarah?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna steal a little black from over here. Got some sitting outside, but you can see all I have on my plate right now is green. Oh, I'm sorry. That one color is brown right there. I told you, colorblind. I just remember that I put it on there.
Say you wish to Bob.
It's, you know, I see him 2 or 3 times a week.
I just think of one of the paintings I seen him do, and he started with the waterfall. First thing he did to the paint was put the waterfall in it.
He's on. He's always on. If he's not on PBS,
I kind of wanted Channel 9, one of them Channel 9 stuff before.
if he's not on PBS, then he's always on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I've got him on all of our channels. You know, another good one, and I don't like to promote Channel 9 because I think they've become way too political. But A Craftsman's Legacy. And you can find the guy's channel on YouTube. A Craftsman's Legacy. Craftsman's Legacy.
And the guy with the sideburns, is it?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah. Yes, it is. I'm gonna put in some stuff here and there. But I'll come back and put some highlights.
I wonder when you're gonna get around doing that.
Yeah, well, this has
Goes
been
all the way down to the ground.
Huh?
Skyline goes all the way to the ground.
I'm talking about the highlights on the trees.
Oh, I thought you was putting some more skylight in there.
No. I'm just bringing in the trees around the back side of the building, right? And there's some more tree trunks. So as soon as I get to the, once I get over to here, I'll bring in some more of these the branches that come up. Fix this one right here because it needs a crook in it. You'll see that. You see how that one's crooked? It's got a crook like right here. Well, I'm gonna put it in there.
You've got a couple of evergreens you paint in there too.
Background noise. That's all that is.
What?
Well, I'm not necessarily worried about.
What kind of trees you got?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just giving a general.
They're shaped different though.
Yeah. But your main focus is going to be the building and the waterfall. Because once I get the waterfall in, it's really going to look cool, especially with this right here, and then the water coming right in front of here.
By flowing water.
Oh yeah, it's going to look.
It's
good.
even got water coming out the middle of the base of the building. There ain't no basement on that cabin or it's flooded.
Mm. It's got a rock pudding though.
Ever see the water coming out of that rock pudding?
No, but I bet you that water goes back underneath there.
Yeah, I do too. That's what I say.
Well,
There's no
well,
basement underneath there.
Someday that thing's gonna float away.
Pretty cool.
All right, let me. See, I knew you guys didn't come out here to watch me paint.
We are watching paint.
Uh-huh. Right. I think you should go back in there and clean your room. Work on it again. Uh-huh. Hey, I didn't dirty your room. You dirtied your own room. I spent I spent a whole week working on your room.
I wish I wouldn't have forgot my banana that bread. Now I get the bottom real fast right now.
Oh my. Alright. Alright. Now, see, there's still a bright tree. No, that's that one. It goes up, got another one right here. And this is really all dark, shadowed out. You see that? Well, we'll get to that in here in a minute. And there's some boards laying on the ground right here. Alright, let me rinse this out. I'm gonna start throwing in some tree branches. Well, you know what? I am going to, before I do that, I do want to put some highlights in. So what I'm going to do is make a little room on my palette here. Give me a second here. Now some of you may be wondering, why does he always sit down and paint? I've made the comment before, but never really talked about it. Let me go ahead and pause this. The wife just got back. Alright. So I'm going to mix up some of this bright yellow, and we're going to put some highlights back there just before I put the trees in, because it won't look right if I try to put them in after tree trunks get put in. Sorry for the racket. We have some people over. 2 kids running around. Some friends. I'm just trying to put some little look to it. Some leaves shining in the sun.
You taking those downstairs?
That was actually pretty quick. Time they had at the laundromat.
Yeah. Yeah, I actually, I'll be making a video, because I have an expensive dryer model that the blower broke down inside of it. I mean, you gotta take the whole thing apart in order to do it. And to get back to my health stuff, I got 4 compression fractures, all of them from separate accidents. So, and to include, I got some tendons that just like to rip and tear. Every now and then I'm forced to do a few things that I shouldn't be doing. Right, John?
Yeah.
You should keep an empty box, just keep one cigarette in there.
Alright, let me put some more highlights over here. Yeah, because I like this brush right here. It gives me really good leaf look. The girls are already trying to con me into staying over again, which I don't. I don't mind as long as they keep their stuff picked up. Oh my gosh. What do you think, John? Look good from back there?
It's filling in
Yeah.
with the right colors.
Listen to these women in here. I can hear you.
Okay.
All right. Just a hint of some bushes back there. Done brought this line all the way down. So, I like that for now. I still got to bring in some stuff all the way over, but I'm not going to work on this end of the painting for a little bit. All right. Go ahead and shake this brush out. Set that off the side now. Go ahead and grab some brown here. I'm going to thin it out. I got a little bit of brown sitting here. At least it looks brown to me. And let me clean my palette knife off here. Smooth it out a little bit with my palette knife here. I want it to be almost like gravy. All right. Let me see how slick this slides by here. All right. I am looking for my number 3. I'll tell you what. One thing about some of these, the fibers start coming apart. If you don't have the little plastic things to hold them back together, and I don't know, I never had any luck with any of that stuff. But, all right. Actually, there's a branch that comes down like right across here. I'm gonna have to get my other brush out.
It looks like the top of the tree broke out of one of them.
Huh?
It looks like the top of the tree broke out of the top of that one over to the far left.
Yeah. It splits. You don't see the top of the picture because I got it expanded too far. But yeah, it does split. I'm sorry, you can't even see what I'm doing over there. Alright, so I need to actually adjust this and grab my line brush. There's my one I use for my small lines. But I do want to adjust this up here. right there. Oh, good golly. All right. All right. So yeah, I broke my back several times. It's actually caving in on itself, so we'll see what happens. Gnarly old branch. I do believe there's another one that comes down right out here. Right through here. All right. We're at 4227. I got another one coming in. That's just some branches. I'm going to pull this back just a hair.
How much time you got into this one?
Oh. Probably over 6 hours now. I'm going to bring this one up.
So you're not taping everything?
Yeah, I'm taping
Okay.
everything. I've got 5 videos right now posted from this painting alone. That's me starting with all the sky, painting in all the trees back there, and then everything. Yes, sir. 5 videos. 4 of them were 52 minutes and 42 seconds long. Okay, this comes right off the bank and leans. Actually, let me grab my other brush. I don't want to use that one. But I can use this one again. Right there. It heads up to about right there. And it has some small branches coming off of it. What do you think? Wife's giving me 2 thumbs up.
I need some popcorn now.
Listen to John back here. He needs popcorn. me see here. We got another branch coming off about right here. And a few others. Now what I'm gonna do is paint this one right out the side here. I'm gonna adjust this one. I guess I can do that right now. Now, this tree's got a bend in it, so we're gonna give it a bend. It's got a crazy bend in it. Bring this on out. All right. I'm going to have branches coming off that. I'm going to put this one in right here, and it's right next to it. It kind of comes up off to the side here. $48. So I might be going into a third video. For tonight, because I don't plan on stopping.
So it looks like you wanted to look.
I'm gonna take a short break. Okay, so we get up here, and that takes out in front of it, and then branches break off all over the place. We got another one right back here that comes up. All right, so I'm gonna bring this branch. It's right up here. Something like that. I'll tell you what, there's just branches that go everywhere. Yeah, one that comes straight up. Not straight up. And this one kind of jacks off to the side here.
I think it's starting to rain over
Is it?
here. Yeah. You can hear it on your roof.